welcome to Red Ted Art. Now today I'm going to show you how to turn this shredded paper into some simple bowls, and then I'm going to link a video and show you how to paint them into this lovely melon pattern. Really easy. Now if you're new to Red Ted Art, don't forget to subscribe because we'd love to see you here again soon. We have new videos every Monday and Thursday. They're all easy, they're all fun, and they're usually very cheap to make. So let's get started. So the first thing we need to do is prepare our shredded paper. I mean, it looks lovely to play with, feels really nice, but we need to prepare it and make it soggy basically. So basically I put a whole bunch in a big bowl of water, and then you'll see and you'll hear I'm going to just fill it up until it's all, you can see there's a lot of water in there. So what I'm going to do is now I'm going to top it up with some more shredded paper, and then make sure that the shredded paper goes right up to the surface, and then I'm going to let it soak overnight. Now I'm not sure if you have to let it soak overnight. Happy for you to experiment, but I think soaking it overnight is better because then the paper is softer for it to pulp, and it will be really easy to do. You'll see in a minute. So let it soak overnight and see you back in a bit. So now I'm going to take a hand blender like this. You can use a big sort of machine blender, but whatever you use, make sure you ask permission first. Because whoever it belongs to, but to be honest, look how easy this is going. It's not actually making, you know, it's not clogging up my blender. Basically, you just go round until you've mushed it all up. It's all mushed up, and it should look like this, and you're ready to get crafting. So we have our pulp. Now we need to make some paper mache paste. This is made by using 1 part flour, ordinary flour, 2 parts water. You put them all together, mix it gently, and then you stick it in the microwave between 20 to 30 seconds to a minute. But always keep stirring it and try and get all the lumps out. Now I'm going to take my paste, I'm going to squeeze out some of that water, and I'm going to put it in here and mix it together. Roughly 1 part of this, 3 parts of this, and then once I've done that I'll get back to you and we'll get going. Okay, so now we have this paste of paper, the shredded mache, and some paper mache paste, which is the flour and the water. So it's actually feeling a bit sticky now. Okay, so that's good. So now all you have to do is line a bowl with plastic. You can also do it around the outside like on this one, so it's your choice, and you start, just put a whole load in, and then simply, gently start spreading it and trying to get it all up the sides. You don't want a bowl that's too thick, right? So you basically have to just very gently work your way around and get it into a nice, neat bowl shape. Now because we've got the plastic in here, in other shredded paper crafts, you could actually cheat and put this in the oven to help dry and get it to set quicker. Obviously this one, because it's got the plastic to sort of protect the bowl and also make it easy to get out, you can't put it in the oven. So this literally is one of those things where you just have to wait for it to dry. This is why it's such a good summer craft, because in summer you can put this outside and in a day or two it'll be, you know, bone dry and you have your bowl. In winter it'll just take, you know, it could take up to a week, to be honest, but you know, I think some crafts are worth waiting for, so it's all right. All right, so I'm just going to smooth it out round so that we have a nice even shape. And then once I think I've got it all level, I'm going to just sort of neaten the edges so that we have a nice finish. And then once I'm ready, I'm just going to pop it to the side and, like I said, let it dry until it's fully dried out. And then you can either leave it or dry it, or paint it, but we'll come to that in the next bit of the video. Okay, anyway, see you in the next bit. Hi guys, so it's been about a week. You can see I've been crafting already with the bowls, but that's because I couldn't resist it and I wanted to have a go, and it was dark, so I couldn't film this and I had to show you, and oh, it's all very exciting. So it took about a week for these to dry. Now you can see the colour of this is a bit sort of off colour because that's the flour or the homemade paper mache paste. If you used white glue, this would have a pretty colour and look like this. Okay, but as I'm painting mine, I don't mind. Now I wanted to also tell you, two things. One is, so the paper mache paste works really well, super solid, but it changes the colour. What happens though, however, is, and I didn't realise this, it's really interesting, when I made this one on the outside, it actually shrunk a bit whilst it was drying, so getting it off was a bit of a task. So you need to keep an eye on it, and you need to get it off just as it's about to set, so it's a little bit soft, but not too soft, because otherwise you will break it. So that was actually a bit tricky. What I do recommend, even though I really love this shape and I love how smooth the inside is, what I do recommend, because it is a little bit easier, the inside bowl also shrunk a bit, and I could just do this and then carefully peel off the foil, or not the foil, but the plastic. So I think the inside bowl is a bit better, but what's quite fun about doing the inside-outside bowl is that you can get different sizes that way, okay? The other thing I want to tell you, and I'm not trying to make this video really long and boring, but I did want to tell you that if you wanted to do this version, what was really interesting about this one is I did this one similarly. I think it was on this bowl actually. I don't know which one it fits on. Maybe it was on this one. Yeah, so I don't know which one I did it on. But I did this one without any glue at all. So once it was dried, it came off and it was very fragile. So it does work, but then because it was too fragile, I was worried, how can I use it as a bowl? So I took some glue, some normal PVA glue, and I just painted the inside and gave it a layer on the inside and a layer of glue on the outside. So if you don't like the feel of this with sort of glue in it, you can just use the paper on its own, just squeeze out the water and mash it on, but beware, it will be fragile and you will have to put a layer of glue on afterwards once it's dry to give it some strength. And then when you paint it, it will obviously get a little bit more strength as well, because the acrylic glue paints that I use give it some structure. Now this is the end of our how to make a bowl from shredded paper how-to. I will link somewhere below and in the iCards how to paint them into fruit bowls. I'll show you how to paint this one into a watermelon. So click through, watch the other one and see how to paint it if you're interested. Otherwise this video would just be too long. So hope you liked today. If you're new to Red Art, please subscribe. I'd love to see you here again soon. Videos every Monday and Thursday. Sometimes there's a bonus video on Saturday, but you'll usually get 2 videos from me a week, all year long. So please subscribe. Lots of great ideas, inexpensive, cheap, fun, easy to do, hopefully most of the time. And I'd love to see you here again soon. Tell all of your friends about it. In the meantime, please like this video, please comment and just say hello and tell me what else you'd like to see. Anyway, until next time, see you again soon. Thanks for watching. Bye.